Welcome to Movement and Function. I'm Beth. In today's 2 for Tuesday, I'm going to show you squats and lunges for functional lower body strength. These exercises are a great way to help you move about in your world much better. The squat is a great exercise to help you build strength to get in and out of the car, on and off a low chair, on and off a toilet. And the lunge is a great functional exercise to help you be able to get on and off the floor and to kneel better in order to do everyday things around your house. I'll also show you modifications and progressions with these two exercises so that you can start in the best possible place for you and your body today, right now, and give you ways of progressing the exercise as you strengthen and develop more endurance and conditioning in order to continue getting stronger and stronger. Okay, let's start with the squat. The key to good squat mechanics is your position, your form, and activating your glutes. Oftentimes people think of a squat exercise as primarily focused on the quads, but really we want it to be a balance between the quads and the glutes, or even more glute focused than it is quad focused. The more you activate your butt muscles as you're doing this exercise, the stronger your glutes will become, and actually the less stress there will be on your knees when you're doing the squat. Okay, so let me show you what I mean. So first, you want to start with your feet a little wider than hips distance. Your feet can be pointed forward, or they can be turned out a little bit. Both are just fine. There are benefits and reasons why you might want to do a squat both ways, but that really goes beyond the scope of this 2 for Tuesday quick exercise video. So do what's comfortable for you. Before I squat, I want to activate my glutes. So tighten your butt muscles basically. Engage your lower abs. Draw your belly button up and in towards your spine. So with my abs engaged, my glutes firm, I'm going to bend down as if I'm sitting back into a chair. So I want to stick my butt out as I bend down and come back up. Start with a mini squat with this until you feel more and more comfortable going into a deeper squat. So you'll sit back in your seat, squat down, and come back up. If you have trouble with your knees doing a squat, I recommend starting with a mini squat and using some type of target, like the edge of a couch or your bed or a countertop. And I'll show you what that looks like. So stand maybe about a foot in front of your target surface. Again, with your feet a little wider than hips distance. Activate your abs and your glutes. Now when you squat back, just touch your target with your butt and then come back up. Touch down and come back up. This is a great way to practice good squat mechanics and gradually build up strength. And then eventually step away from that surface and squat down deeper and come back up. Once you're able to do a medium depth squat and you want to add more resistance, grab a couple of light dumbbells. If you don't have any on hand, you could try water bottles or soup cans. I have a couple 3-pounders right here, so I'll show you that. Just keep your weights at your side, lower, and come back up. A couple of modifications here. You could try doing a wider squat and have the dumbbells right in the middle. And then lower, and come back up. Moving on to the lunge. The first position I want to show you is standing next to a countertop for some balance support. So I'll turn to the side here. All right, so running my hand along countertop, I'll step 1 foot forward, have your feet wide. Don't stand with 1 foot right in front of the other. You want to have some space between your feet, and that'll help with your balance and stability. All right, with 1 foot forward, my hand here on the countertop for support, I'm just going to lower the back knee toward the floor and come back up. Lower and come back up. Start with whatever depth lunge you feel comfortable with. If you're new to this, you may just want to start with that much of a lunge. That's it. As you get more and more comfortable, try to lower that lunge. And eventually, lower all the way down onto the ground. Again, this is a great way to practice progressing to kneeling so that you can do things like reaching under your bed or getting in and out of low cabinets and cupboards and things. So I'll come back to the starting position and come back up. Once you feel balanced enough to do this exercise without any support, and you're able to get into a fairly, medium to deep lunge, a great way to progress it is to add dumbbells, similar to what I demonstrated with the squat. So I'll step forward into my lunge position, lower the back knee, and come back up, and repeat. With both the squat and the lunge, start with however many repetitions you can do. A great goal is 10 to 15 repetitions total on the squat, and 10 to 15 repetitions on each leg with the lunge. So 10 repetitions with my right foot forward, and then 10 repetitions with my left foot forward. Once you've achieved that, then you can add dumbbells, you can add a second set, and you can add additional repetitions. And if there is a particular chair in your house that you're having a hard time getting in and out of, try to practice the squat with that chair. So if you need to have your hands on the armrest or something like that, or some support next to you, that's great. But practice repetition of getting in and out of any type of chair or on and off the toilet, any surface that you're having a hard time with. Oftentimes building up repetition is exactly what you need so that you can do it on a day-to-day basis with less difficulty or no difficulty. If you're having a hard time getting on and off the floor, try the lunge sequence that I demonstrated. Each day adding a little bit of depth, adding a few more repetitions, and gradually working away from the surface so that you can just get on and off the floor in the middle of the room if you drop something or you need to pick something up. I'd love to hear how you're doing with these exercises, so please leave a comment down below. And if you have questions on ways that you can progress based on your specific situation, I'll be sure to answer them as soon as I can. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, and it's always great to see a thumbs up. If you'd like to be notified when I release my next video, click the bell next to the subscribe button. Here's to your health, happiness, and functional mobility. Have a fantastic day.